What's up, YouTube? Give you guys an update what's coming for this 2019 Gen 5 Ram. It's a picture of a 392 BG with the part number. So I got this truck off of a wrecked 2500. The BG motors are known for being stout block for a lot of power, but I'm not pushing anything over 1,000 horsepower through that block. What I'm showing on these pictures are different pistons from Trackhawk to Hellcat, Demon, and you can see the ring landing and all the bolts that are used. Back in 16, Mopar was using non-ARP bolts, and they having a lot of issue with rods. So here, showing the cross hatching on the cylinders that I took the pistons out. So this is pretty important as far as building an engine. I'm not an engine builder by trade, but I do follow a lot of YouTube channels and I learn from other people. So a lot of stuff that I'm telling you is not all my stuff. It's other people's that I learned from, other people that are building his stuff and working on projects. I always ask questions, making sure that I do everything correctly and I don't end up kind of wasting, $6,000. I paid $6,000 for a running motor with around 500 miles on it is what they told me. It looks pretty new and clean for the deal I got. These engines are usually going for $20,000 or so on Rock Auto or any of these yards that are selling crate motors. So I'm pretty happy for getting a great deal. What I'm showing here are the journals for the crankshaft, the cross hatching, and took out the MDS lifters. These engines come with MDS, so I removed that. I'm using Hellcat lifters. Couldn't get hold of ComCam lifters. They got pretty decent lifters. But Hellcat is the route I went. So I'll be taking these main bearings out, and I'm going to be putting Hellcat bearings inside. So I'll be replacing it with the Hellcat bearings. Here in this video, I'm showing the ring landings between the 392 cast piston and a forged motor. Here's the oil tube. Found a few bugs that if I didn't remove those, they'd probably try to steal horsepower from me later on. So make sure they're clean. That's the cam bearing area with a little bit of oil in it. So I'll pull the old cam out, and I'll be using a new cam. I'll give you a stat in a minute. So what I'm doing is measuring the ring gaps. For an A application, they usually leave it at, I believe in this video, I measured at 15 thousandths, but they're going to be gapped to 28 thousandths for boost. So I'm not blowing my engine up. Old pistons taken out with the cam. It's going to be going into this 5.7 with a smaller pulley. I'm planning to make 12 pounds of boost to 15 pounds of boost. I'll be removing a wastegate. For right now, that wastegate is there. If you see my previous video, to save my engine from blowing up and pushing excess boost in there. The smaller pulley also helps you to build boost faster. So you're pushing a lot of boost quicker into the motor. I did install a booster pump from Kenny Bell on my truck. I decided to put it there so air can cool it off in case it gets hot. It comes with a 2 PSI sensor, so anytime it senses 2 PSI, it will activate a booster pump and push more fuel into the engine. But that's mainly for the 6.4, 5.7. Like I said, right at 7-8 pounds of boost. Most guys don't need booster pump. The regular fuel pump should be efficient enough to handle that. Back to the motor. Here's my inspector. This guy approves my job. He makes sure that I'm doing things right. He's the sponsor of my channel here. So as you guys see, I removed the crankshaft, and now, I noticed one of the bearings were coated. The one with the C mark is a Hellcat bearing, and the one next to it came off the truck. So I was told that the Hellcat bearings are better materials, and I believe